Hey you guys, I'm Brian Paul, and it's time for some more PlayStation VR breaking news.
Combine channel's really picking up. They know you're coming. You need to get out of here, now.
Ever since PlayStation VR2 was first officially announced last year, speculation from the VR community regarding which games we'll see on Sony's new headset has been running rampant. Obviously, we want some brand new titles built from the ground up for VR, but there's also a ton of others too. Personally, I'd kill for a BioShock 1 port. But other more recent flat-screen games like Resident Evil Village, Grand Theft Auto 5, and Deathloop would be a dream come true. Through all these discussions though, one game stands above the rest as the must-have game on PSVR 2, and that's Valve's Half-Life Alyx. Set between the events of Half-Life 1 and Half-Life 2, Alyx was released last year and is considered by most gamers to be one of, if not the best VR game ever made. So it stands to reason that Sony would want to do pretty much anything possible to convince Valve to bring it over to PlayStation VR 2 and have it ready for launch. But what are the chances? Well, Sony and Valve do have a pretty solid relationship these days. After Gabe Newell publicly blasted Sony during the PS3 era for the Cell processor, the two miraculously made amends, and Gabe even appeared on Sony's stage when Portal 2 was announced. And Sony has even published former PS4 exclusives on PC, specifically Valve's own Steam storefront. So that relationship seems stronger now than ever. Getting back to Alyx though, in March of 2020, Push Square reported that, quote, Valve designer Greg Coomer reconfirms that the initial release of Half-Life Alyx will be available for Steam VR only. We believe that Sony's VR platform has been a huge success for the medium, and we assume that lots of Sony customers would love to experience this new chapter of Half-Life. Which seems like a pretty strange thing to say if you don't have some kind of plan to port your game to a PlayStation headset, or at least have some interest in doing so. And it does seem like Valve has some interest in doing so. Recent tweets have lent a little credence to the idea that Half-Life Alyx will be showing up on the PlayStation VR 2, at least according to Nick Baker. Baker is the co-founder of XboxEra.com and has proven to be credible when it comes to certain rumors, specifically the recently revealed Horizon game, Call of the Mountain. Responding to Twitter user Benji Sales, who asked, I really wonder if Sony and Valve will work out a deal to bring Half-Life Alyx to PlayStation VR 2. Baker states, from what I've been told, they have. Not sure when it's happening though. I thought this was one of those open secrets. If all of this turns out to be true, there's no reason Valve couldn't have Half-Life Alyx ready for the PlayStation VR 2 launch, which seems to be rapidly approaching. Analysts are now predicting that the PlayStation VR 2 could ship as early as April of this year, although that sounds a bit too early to me personally. Mid-2022, around July or so, sounds far more likely. So what do you think of Alyx as a PSVR 2 launch title? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Combine channel's really picking up. They know you're coming. You need to get out of here, now.
Alright you guys, it's all the breaking news I have for you today, but make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with all the latest PlayStation VR reviews, Let's Plays, podcasts, and of course breaking news. As always, I'm Brian Paul, and I love you all.